This project that I'm presenting you now is undoubtedly one of my favorites. Drinking water, water for irrigation, is undoubtedly going to be one of the biggest challenges of society. And if we look at the investment strategy of Veolia, the French group, or General Electric, or Nestlé, we clearly see a strategy to control the market of water, because we know water is a guaranteed cash flow. Demand for drinking water will increase worldwide, no doubt. So you're talking about one of the most secure and guaranteed businesses, provided you have the right technologies. We're using the vortex. And the vortex is that swirling movement that water always pursues. Water, when it moves between 2 points, never goes in a straight line. The straight line is the line of the highest friction, physics. So in order to overcome the friction, water moves in swirls. That is the moving from point A to B with the lowest energy need. Actually, it doesn't need any energy at all. It simply uses gravity. Here is a product, 25,000 units installed in America. What you're looking at is a purification system for water. And inside, there is what we call a compact vortex generator. Let's translate this into simpler language. When a vortex is swirling, the pressure against the walls pushes all dirt to the center. So the pure water molecules are against the wall, and the dirt is in the middle. And you very simply have your vortex go straight into a little nozzle on the bottom, and the dirt goes out. And the rest of the water goes back through the same process 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times. We're purifying water without filters. No membranes, no filter, no pump. Now, I have visited General Electric's reverse osmosis research center in Singapore. Countries like Singapore, Hong Kong, Taiwan, China are going to get a crunch in water very soon. And all investment today goes to reverse osmosis. We're using the laws of physics. 25,000 units installed in the United States allow us to take out all the iron and all the manganese purely by the laws of physics. When it's brackish water, typically like you have in Colorado or in New Mexico, when you have brackish water, or like you have it in Rajasthan, where the lowering of the water table brings in more salt water into the wells, we install those systems, we take out the salt. Last Friday, we installed the first industrial system in Osaka. At a water tech company. And on the basis of that, 1 day of test results, investment decisions were made last week. If you see it, you believe it. That's what we need. This is not about theory in classrooms or laboratories. It's about putting it into practice. But to conclude, I would like to give you a case in which I've been involved for 25 years. Actually, 26 years. A savanna in Colombia, destroyed forests because people wanted cattle farming, has been regenerated into a rainforest. Over 25 years, we have moved in biodiversity from 11 to 256 species. Regenerating a forest means that you create a forest cover, and when you have a forest cover, you will have more rain because it's cooler. We planted, amongst others, pine trees, and we tapped the pine after 7 to 8 years. The pine gives us turpentine, a liquid fuel, and biochemicals. We process everything on site. We do not need any fossil fuels in that region anymore. We generate forests. We produce water. We generate fuel, brings us cash. We generate jobs. We promote biodiversity. And we build up capital. The more forests you plant, the more fuel you have. The most interesting component, though, of this business proposal that we have proven and analyzed by JP Morgan. Anyone from JP Morgan in the room? Nope. The chairman of JP Morgan came to see this project. He couldn't believe it. What couldn't he believe? He couldn't believe that we purchased the land in 1984 for $1 a hectare. Today, it is worth $3,000 a hectare. What I can demonstrate with our experience is we beat the hardest parameters we can impose on ourselves in ROI and capital gains. Last Thursday and Friday, I had the visit of Stan Shi, the founder of Acer Computer. After Stan Shi saw the operation in Osaka with a vortex, he committed $30 million. The papers were signed last night. The vortex technology alone has 37 business applications, 37, proven today. And he saw one. And Acer told me, Stan Shi told me, the blue economy is like the microprocessor industry 30 years ago. It creates so many opportunities for new business. I would like to invite you to consider this enormous portfolio of opportunities. I see a very clear pathway, deal flow, opportunities. And as we all know, everything is based on risk. But as long as we can have a risk that is backed up by multiple cash flows, we have lower risk. And in my view, the biggest risk we have is the reticence on the market to adopt new technologies. Our businesses are so entrenched in what they have decided is their pathway forward that we need rather out-of-the-box thinkers like a Stan Shi, who, when I learned to know him, had a $170 million business selling multi-tech computers. Today, Acer is a $60 billion empire. And for me, it's a great honor to have someone like Stan Shi, as founder of Acer, to be the first one to back it up. Because in the end of the day, we need leadership. And as soon as we have a couple leaders together, I think that with all the work that I started in Japan in 1994, called Zero Emissions, today rebranded into the blue economy, can generate good results, a lot of happiness, great returns. Thank you.